Hi, thanks for watching. Today we're going to be talking about how to make your own sourdough starter right from scratch. It's super quick, it's super simple, and it will help you on your journey of your bread making. Now, to go along with this, here coming up, I think in a couple of weeks we have a video that's coming out, and it's got a cast iron giveaway. And it's all about making bread. So make sure you like and subscribe so you can get notifications and see that one as well, because I'd love to have you win that cast iron giveaway. So let's get started. First of all, you can definitely use a scale, but I think I've seen so many videos about it, and I really think people are overcomplicating things. It really doesn't need to be that difficult. So we're not going to use one. I've already done the measurements, and don't waste your time. You are going to need, however, a glass jar, and don't use a metal ring or lid. That's going to have a reverse reaction to what you're trying to do. I use these plastic ones, or you can also use wax paper or something like that, but just don't use metal, okay? And you definitely want to put it into a glass jar. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is add your flour. So as I mentioned previously, I've got it all measured out for you. So we're going to do about a 1/4 cup of flour. Now keep in mind, this does not have to be perfect. People get so wrapped up on the little details. It's going to work. It'll be fine. You don't have to level it off and just do your best to get it about a 1/4 cup. All right. Next thing you're going to want to do is add 3 tablespoons of water. And it can't just be any water. It does need to be like a spring water or a filtered water. If you have to use city water, which is chlorinated, that's fine. Just go ahead and like boil it up the night before and let it sit and cool, and then use that the next day. So we have spring water. So I'm just gonna add 1, 2, this one, and 3. So as you can see, the flour needs to get mixed in. So all you need is a spatula. You can use like a rubber spatula. Some people I've heard using like a little flat wooden spoon or something like that, but this will be fine. And you're just trying to incorporate all that flour. So put some more forward so you can see. And it's going to make like a little bit of a paste. So it's going to make a little bit of a paste. Like that. And it's going to be not too runny and not too dry. Now I recommend you start doing this to get your sourdough starter prepared in the morning, because it's going to take you 5 days. Okay, so now all you need to do from here is, I kind of like to wipe my rims a little bit and just place my lid on it, and I'm going to just set it on my stove. I'll just set it on my stove from there and not disturb it. So tonight, usually about 10 to 12 hours later, you're going to come back and you're going to add the exact same amount to your start. So tonight we're going to do that, and I'll do it with you. We'll share that, and you'll be able to see how we add that in. And we're going to continue to do that every morning, every night for 5 days. And we also have a discard, but I'll show you that tonight, okay? Okay, so I'm back. It's later in the afternoon, actually it's 6 p.m. I actually ended up putting mine into my oven with my light on just because we had our fan running and I didn't want to have any wind blowing on this, because remember we need it to be like at least 70 degrees, if not a little warmer. So just having the light on in the oven was perfect. I'm gonna see if we can do this here. You can see what that looks like. So now to this, I'm gonna once again add a 1/4 cup of flour. Maybe. There we go. And 3 tablespoons of water. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then just like we did this morning, we're gonna kind of incorporate it all together. So now, this is complete of day 1. As soon as we have this mixed up. Now on day 2, you're going to pull out about half of this mixture, but you're going to add the same ingredients. So first you're going to pull out, and then you're going to add in. What we're doing is we're just making it activating and getting it to that stage that you want for it to be a good sourdough. And you're going to continue to do it through day 5. And then on day 6, feel free to begin your baking with it. It's funny because some people say that you always know a good starter jar when it gets really messy. It's like impossible to get these to stay clean, and you'll start seeing the elasticity a little bit as you get going. Okay, so you can actually just kind of start to see some little air pockets. Now when you get to like day 4 and 5, this is really gonna be starting to activate a lot more. You may be tempted to say, oh well, mine's done and ready, I'm gonna go ahead and use it, but don't. You need to go ahead and wait through the entire day of day 5 before you actually use it, or it won't be true. So again, I'm just gonna put my lid on, and I'm not gonna tighten it down all the way. I just like one little, it actually still comes up because it's so incredibly loose. And again, you can, if you don't have a plastic lid, that's way okay. You can get away with just using like parchment paper. Obviously you don't want it to blow off. You can even use like a plastic wrap as long as it's not like super tight clinged on there. So this is all you're gonna do, and you're gonna do that for 5 days, and I promise you're gonna love it. Super exciting to get to do this with you. I hope you all get to try it, and in a future video we'll be making some bread, and like I mentioned previously, we do have a video slated to come out, and it's for a cast iron giveaway, so it'll be really exciting to do, especially since you can use your sourdough starter that we made today. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Your support and love means so much to me and my family, and I just hope you all have a really great rest of your day. Take care.